Hello, friends. Today's topic is very serious, and I'm afraid it may get censored as well. Anyways, I will start. So, the question is suicide an act of courage or bravery? To me, no. In this video, I'm sharing my point of view over this topic. In some cultures or societies, it is considered as one of the bravest action or one of the most courageous action. I belong to a religion where it is considered as totally forbidden. It's not encouraged at all. But other than the religion, if you consider that if you believe in God, if you believe that God has created you, then it also means that God has created you and God has also provided the resources necessary for your survival. So, which means rather than thinking to finishing your life, which is not a good thing to even think about, maybe in the time of stress, distress, depression, we should refocus ourselves to what can we do, how can we change our situation or position. And I'm sure if we change or refocus on more positive things, we will get ways to get out of our miseries. The reason I'm making this video at this time is I see a lot of stress, depression around due to joblessness, fear of recession, depression, worry of how are we going to survive or what are we going to deliver to our kids, things like that. Life is seemingly becoming very hard if you see from one perspective. So it's very important for us to understand that yes, life is becoming hard. Yes, getting job is becoming hard. Getting the talent or the merit, those things are becoming harder and harder day by day. That's also true. But at the same time, a lot of resources are becoming easier to us. Their access become easier to us as well. If we notice, our life has been much more different than what it was 20 or 30 years back, as an example. So I just want to conclude this topic. I already mentioned how I consider it. I just want to conclude with one story that I heard from my teacher long time back, and it's a real story. There was one person who was masters in accounting or business or something like that. He got jobless, and after being jobless, he got a lot of debt that he couldn't pay off. His debtors, his lenders were on his doors, teasing him, taunting him, mocking him. He was getting so much distress that he finally decided to do suicide. So the day when he was going outside for the same thing, his wife knew that he was going to do that, and she obviously didn't stop her because she knew he was not going to stop because of her. So before he was about to step out of his door, he saw his little baby smiling. That smile on his baby's face stopped him. Something occurred in him. He then and there decided that he will not do what he was going to do, and rather he will try to find some way around. So he changed his mind. He went outside. He started looking for job or work, whatever he could get. Finally, he found some place. He got a labor job to carry weight on his back for a warehouse from truck and on and off. He started doing that job. He told his lenders that he will going to pay off to them in these many months or whatever he planned at that time. So he started planning over those things. He started working there. Time started passing by. One day, what he saw is his manager was stuck in some calculations. He was confused with some inventory or something. When he saw that, he take the register and the calculator and he solved that problem for his manager. His manager got impressed by him because he was thinking that he's just a laborer. So his manager took him to his boss and he explained, and then the boss asked him, like, how could you solve this problem? What do you know? So he explained that he was masters in accounting or in business, and he can do a lot more than that. So his boss was so much inspired that he actually hired him for being an accountant in his own firm. So he got the job, he got the merit or the title or the position that he wanted after some struggle. So the moral of the story is, if you get some similar thoughts, God forbid you should not get it, but if somebody gets it, please consider it's not an act of courage or bravery. And if you think, maybe you will find better ways to cope around your stress, your depression, your stress. And I hope this video will help at least some of you. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.